we are working to kind of try and work out some kinks and really make sure that everything works as well as we hope it will. Once we get into our little potential hurricane, it's not out of the realm of possibility to reach a low-end Category 1 hurricane as we head towards tomorrow probably afternoon, evening, especially tomorrow night. Looks like early Monday morning potential landfall somewhere in the Big Bend of Florida. If y'all want to let me know how things look, how things sound, again, we're doing a whole lot of new things today. So if things look bad or sound bad, please let me know. Because, again, we're doing all sorts of new stuff this time around. For example, if you're looking at the stream, we do have the location of where I am. That, of course, is going to be tracking along the bottom of the screen. Also have weather alerts that will update in the top right corner of the screen wherever I am. That will include flash flood warnings, tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, marine warnings, as you can currently see that we're under. Time and all that. And the other big thing too is that if we lose connection, and this is something I'm really testing out, is that if we lose connection, in theory, the stream should have kind of like a we'll be right back stream video that will play. That's the ultimate goal of getting this all to work cohesively as one good unit. So we'll see how things work. We're really testing things out today. One cool thing that we are working on as well is that we do have a roof-mounted anemometer on the roof of my car that we are in real time tracking the wind speeds and direction. We're not only logging this to a data logger for potential research purposes, but we are also able to stream this live for you as we go. This requires quite a bit of code that I've been working on for quite a while. And so we have a rooftop anemometer. That rooftop anemometer, we are also using our GPS to remove our the way that we're moving. We're using our GPS data to subtract that to measure what's known as the true wind, as opposed to just the apparent wind. So there's two different kinds of winds. The apparent wind is if you're driving north at, say, 20 miles an hour, you have a 10 mile per hour headwind, that's a 30 mile per hour wind that you're experiencing. But if you can remove your GPS data, that will give you a more real-time information as to how the winds are actually doing based on your GPS. And so far, things have been working pretty well. I'm pretty proud of how I've been able to get that to work. That's been something I've really been working very hard on. That will be something that's also particularly exciting when it comes to hurricanes. Obviously, you're going to want to know the wind. The wind data is going to be, kind of important for hurricanes and that kind of stuff. You can see every once in a while it will probably glitch where the wind speed's a little off. I'm not at all shocked by that. I'm not at all surprised if that's it's just kind of a part of the course. One thing I do want to do at some point is to do a kind of like a running average as opposed to an instantaneous. So like it'll be like a 5-second average over to really make sure all that kind of works and all that. Debby should be a tornado producer. I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a decent amount of tornadoes get produced by Debby. The parameters and everything look pretty good. A lot of wind shear anytime you get a low that develops like this. Hi Sanja, Sean, thanks for tuning in by the way. Again, this is just a test stream, so we're not expecting a whole lot of shenanigans. We do have a storm, though, coming in from the coast that we're going to be kind of checking out and just kind of making sure everything works. In terms of internet for our live stream, we are doing two different kinds of live stream, two different kinds of internet. So we are doing SpaceX Starlink internet on the roof of the car. And we also are going to have a Verizon running as well. So we have two different internets. They'll be running together to try to give us a more stable internet connection. Hello, Grand Banana. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the fun. Again, if you're just popping in, please let me know how it looks, how it sounds. We're doing a whole lot of new stuff today. The stream is, the background infrastructure is totally different than what I'm used to doing. So everything is different this go around. So again, please let me know how things are looking and sounding. Get rid of that wind data for now. We got a storm coming in from the Atlantic. We're gonna just kind of test out some of my equipment to make sure everything works as well as it should. Where are you guys watching from? You guys gonna be watching this weekend? It looks like again tomorrow will be probably the real day. A lot of what I'm doing today is just kind of testing and making sure everything works and getting functioning and all that. So if you're looking for something to do tomorrow, something to watch tomorrow, we'll be live probably for a very long time. I have a feeling my live stream tomorrow is probably going to be one of the longer ones I've ever done. We'll probably doing something like sunrise tomorrow, almost all the way through Sunday night. It'll likely be a very long duration live stream. Again, we're testing everything out. I hope you're tuning in. I hope you're having a great afternoon. Again, if you are just tuning in, the live stream is totally different compared to my last live streams. For starters, in the upper right corner, you're going to have the current time, current date, as well as any weather alerts that I may be under. This will include tornado warnings, severe thunderstorm warnings, flash flood warnings, and as you can see, special marine warnings. So those will be populating. Bottom, you can of course see my location, where I'm at, the closest city that I'm at. You'll see that in real time. And the other neat thing that I've been working on for quite a while is I've had a lot of old weather equipment for old research and stuff that I'm trying to repurpose. And I do have an anemometer on the roof of my car. You can kind of see that right there. That is measuring the real time, of course, wind speed and wind direction. But what we are doing is something I've been working on for quite a while, is basically taking my GPS data, subtracting that to give us what's known as the true wind. And so this basically is going to mostly remove my GPS travel. So if my car is going at 20, if I had wind at 10, instead of showing 30 miles per hour, it should show the 10 miles per hour that the wind is. Of course, it's not perfect. There'll be hiccups, but that's kind of the idea that we're running with today. Doing all sorts of testing today. If you are in the state of Florida, I currently do have a TV contract in the works up in Jacksonville. I do believe we'll be having some live stream, part of my live stream for a TV station up in Jacksonville. They're going to be using my stream. That will be, I'm trying to remember the call letters. I don't want to get that wrong. It's the CBS and Fox station up in Jacksonville, Florida. CBS 47, Fox 30. They will be utilizing my live stream for storm chasing purposes, helping to offset some of the costs of doing this. So definitely tune in if you're up in the Jacksonville market. I don't exactly know when they'll be using the stream and all that, but it will be available to them to do whenever they want. Tomorrow, Sunday. I do believe I have some other TV stuff in the works right now as well, with some other local stations as well as national. So hopefully we'll have some good eyeballs on this live stream. As it begins to rain once again here. Hi everybody, Judy, Sandra, hope you're all having a great afternoon. Hello Smitty, welcome to chat. And again, as we go through this, I have not seen anybody comment on the audio or video looking bad or sounding bad, so I assume that's a good sign. Please let me know. I'll give you some updates if things sound bad or whatever. We're doing a lot of new equipment on this, so there's going to be all sorts of stuff that I'm going to need to be testing out. Checking out the sights here in Florida. You're looking off to the north from up towards Space Center. You're going to be looking over the Banana River here. Audio is good, pic is good. Thank you very much, Sanja. Much appreciated. Very much appreciated. The camera that we got, wow, wow. I don't know if you guys saw that, but this dude just is passing cars in the shoulder up ahead. Kind of wish I had that in the live stream. We got a very reckless driver up there. That white sedan, or white SUV way up there. Very dangerous driver, my goodness. I don't know why he's in such a rush. He was right in my behind too. absolutely riding my booty not too long ago, trying to pass me, and I'm like, where do you want from us, dude? So we're pulling up into Cape Canaveral right now. We're going to go hang out at Jetty Park. We're going to wait for this pretty strong storm to come onshore from the Atlantic. Beautiful sunny Florida. There's a Tesla Cybertruck behind me, it looks like. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get that on the stream or not. It looks like it's wrapped black, too. There's my Starlink dish. Oh, it's wrapped green, actually. It's like a dark green. I don't know if you can see it back there. Just turning. The wrapped Cybertrucks, I'll give them credit. They look better than like that stainless steel exterior. Still don't think I would ever get a Cybertruck, especially not early on and for the price that they are. I could see why a Cybertruck for storm chasing purposes would be pretty amazing. Between like the bulletproof windows, otherwise known as like hail-proof windows, I could see that being very useful. About 2 o'clock. I don't know what time the cruise ships leave. We might even get to watch some cruise ships leave, depending on how long we're here. We got one Carnival ship straight up ahead. 2 other ships are in port, it looked like. So I think we have 3 cruise ships here today. The Cybertrucks are ugly, says Sandra. I don't know. Again, when you see them in person, they don't look as bad as I don't think they do look in photos. Like in photos and stuff, I agree, they're not great. But I don't think they look too bad in person, honestly. We're gonna pull into Jetty Park here. Like we got the Carnival Mardi Gras to the left. not asking. Option is So if you're not familiar with the area, we are in what's known as Jetty Park. It's one of my favorite little parks to come to. It's really good views of ships coming in and out. Really cool view of the SpaceX rocket ships when they come back from their landing on a ship. They come through this way. Really nice beach, and they have a good jetty. Why it's called Jetty Park. It's a good fishing jetty that a lot of people go out on. I'm not a fisher person, not yet anyway. Maybe. Wow, this is a lot more crowded than I thought it was going to be, given how much rain has fallen. See up there is a Carnival Mardi Gras. And then this is Port Canaveral that we're in right now. So I've been working on a few things with this stream. I'm going to see if I can get this to work the way I wanted it to. Hang on. Take that shot for a minute. I'm going to... Oh, did not mean to do that. Playing with a few kind of camera settings right now. As you can see right now we got I don't know if that's accurate. Hang on, I got this refresh. Pretty good storm coming in here. Kind of see on the view. Let me go ahead and animate that. You got this storm kind of coming in. We're in Cape Canaveral. That's where we're at right now. So we got this storm that's kind of coming right at us right now. So it should be a pretty good gusty storm, I would think. good waves there coming into port. The one problem I have with my setup is I don't have a great way to move my dash camera in a better spot. The roof camera is great. The one problem though with the roof camera is that right now with the anemometer and stuff on the roof, I can't really get a very good view one way or the other. Starting to get a little breezy here. Pretty windy and cloudy out here in Clearwater. I'm probably heading out that way tomorrow. Oof, I need to do that. One of the ships trying to get back to harbor, safe harbor before the storm comes in. Again, if you are just popping in, welcome to the chat, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. This will be kind of a test stream ahead of our stream later on. We will be doing a lot of chasing with our incoming tropical system this weekend, tomorrow into Monday. So definitely want to stick around for that. Feel free free to subscribe if you're new to the channel. You can turn on that little notification bell thing to get notified when we go live. Because tomorrow, again, will be the real day. A lot of action tomorrow. Today we're watching just some of these kind of strong storms kind of come on shore. Kind of, I don't even know if they're technically outer bands or what, like far outer bands from this tropical system. Now, we are under that special marine warning though for looks like 40-mile-per-hour winds. Pretty gusty winds coming very close to where we are. Go ahead and walk around and grab some video real quick. I'll be right back, guys. Here's our little storm that's coming in, almost on shore. Looks like it's kind of maybe falling apart a little bit, but should still be a pretty breezy here. Nope, messed that up. Whoops, there we go. Wrong button. So the winds are picking up a little bit here. There's a gust to looks like 23 miles an hour. 25. Bit of a better spot. Give me 1 second, guys. Sure how I did that. Give me 1 second. Camera's coming back. There we go. Here we go. I was trying to get some stronger wind gusts. That was 28. Strongest winds are about here. They should be passing within the next minute or two. It's possible we already actually just had strongest winds. Those were those gusts near 28 miles an hour. I guess we'll see though. We're about to get some a little bit more rain, a little bit more wind should be coming in here momentarily. starting to come down now. Wind speeds if it starts getting a little windier again. I think the highest we measured was 28 miles an hour. Nothing too crazy. Kind of see our winds aren't getting crazy here. Whoop, and there we go. About 15 to 2 hour with one of these kind of far squalls, way out ahead of this potential tropical storm thing. See some pretty good waves out there, starting to kind of come in. Kind of ran a little harder here. Looks like we had some thunder too. Pretty good wave right in front of us. Hit the land there. One lot away from St. Pete on the beach side. Riding it out. Yeah, thankfully it shouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't think over by you in St. Pete, Tampa. Like, I don't think it's anything particularly wild. But if you are, obviously, I don't think there's any evacuations or anything issued or anything like that either for this. And I would follow any instructions, of course, by your local governments and all that. They kind of know the area a lot more than I do. Right now, it's looking like a tropical storm as it passes by Tampa, St. Pete. I wouldn't be shocked if this makes a run for hurricane status as it moves towards the Big Bend of Florida. It does have a little bit more of a westward movement, which means more time over the very warm Gulf of Mexico. More thunder going on. Now So the wind today are only going to really pick up when you're underneath one of those squalls. And you can see we're kind of subsiding now. Like the winds are only 10 miles an hour or something like that, at 15 miles an hour. Like it's nothing too crazy. It's when you're in those squalls when you get those stronger wind gusts. We topped like 28 miles per hour when we were in it, but even that, that's not too crazy. The special marine warning that we're under called for winds upwards of 40 at peak. I think this little storm kind of started to die out as it came on shore. Right now we're again on the Atlantic side, so we're in Cape Canaveral. So we're on the Atlantic side of Florida right now. Late tonight, I'm going to be making the drive over to the Gulf side of Florida. Probably heading down toward, I don't really know yet. I don't know if I'm going to go as far south as Fort Myers, Cape Coral to start. We might though. We'll see how that goes. Otherwise, I know for sure we're likely going to end up in St. Pete, Tampa, St. Pete. I think that's pretty much a given. Well, I'm doing all sorts of stuff like kind of behind the camera right now, trying to like break it, trying to see if there's anything I can do to really break this stream. And it seems like everything is working as I would like it to. So that's good. Just kind of watching the radar, guys. So I've just kind of been working on some stuff here in the background. Looking at the radar and stuff. Looking at a storm down south that's kind of working its way up. I might, take a look at that and then call it. But it does kind of look a little interesting. It's kind of riding straight up the coast. Might just head south just to kind of give it a look-see. Okay. Go ahead and just head southward down the coast, down A1A. Got a storm that's kind of creeping its way up the coastline. Just gonna kind of see what it does. Maybe get lucky with a little water spout. We'll see. See what happens here. It does have some decent lightning strikes. Not a terrible little wind signature on it as well. Kind of head in the direction of Satellite Beach. Everyone just kind of forgets how to drive. It's okay. I get that. I get that, guys. It's okay. We've all been there. Not the most beautiful beach day in Cocoa Beach. going to watch this guy off the coast kind of intensify a little bit. We'll head down to like Satellite Beach and kind of get in position for it, just to see what it wants to do, you know? Give it a shot to do something fun. Otherwise, we're just kind of doing a nice little cruise through Cocoa Beach. Little storm off the coast is kind of looking a little suspicious. I must say, it's looking a little suspicious. just popping in. Appreciate you guys. Hope you're all having a wonderful afternoon or evening or night, whatever the heck it is where you guys are at. Thank you so much for tuning in. Again, today we're kind of just doing a little bit of a test stream as we're checking out how the stream works and stuff like that. We're just making sure, trying to shake all the gremlins out before the real day tomorrow, because again, tomorrow appears to be kind of the official chase day with this little tropical system. Right now it remains a tropical depression. It's Tropical Depression 4. We're waiting for the upgrade to tropical storm, and if it does become a tropical storm, which it's pretty much all but certain to be, it'll get the name Debby. Tropical Storm Debby. Tomorrow morning we'll be on the western side of Florida, the Gulf side of Florida, and we'll be chasing this thing basically all day long. We'll be going between the tropical side and then back to the tornado side, because this thing will probably be a pretty decent tornado producer as well. So that's definitely something that we'll be watching with this system. Closely at the moment watching the storm coming up the coast from my southeast. Does look a little suspicious on radar. We're gonna try and catch it. Wayne is still here, but he mentioned at Cocoa Beach, and well, we are there. the tourist season here is slowly winding down. It's trying to get back to school season. So, not the best today. I'm going to beep up down to probably Satellite Beach. I think I have a lot in mind. See if we can kind of get something out of this little storm that's kind of passing on by. Still watching the storm kind of coming in. Obviously, at the moment, they're focused kind of on the outer band, outer squall, tornado, severe weather potential at the moment. The actual center of circulation for this tropical system is still way off the coast of Florida. That is something that we'll be honing in on tomorrow. Today, we are just focused on our little outer bands and such. So we're kind of tracking down this little guy coming on in. Space Force base here on the right. spot right next to me. I'm going to just change spots real quick. Give you a little bit more shot of the ocean, friends. Hey, Catch, appreciate it for the super chat. Thank you so much. You are amazing. Don't have to do that, but it is very much appreciated. All the money that goes into this live stream and I get from these streams goes right back into them. I'm constantly buying and adjusting and building new contraptions and such. So thank you very much for supporting the live stream. You are amazing. Thank you, Carol. Right now we're getting winds off of the ocean. Too strong, about 5 miles per hour overall. Nothing too crazy. When I care kind of helping fund these kind of projects, this is a roof-mounted anemometer. We're measuring the wind speed. We'll be able to do this as we go through the tropical system. So all the donation stuff coming in from the live streams that go into stuff like this. So thank you again very much for that. Really appreciate it. As we take it back out to the ocean. So I never answered your question. I apologize. Tomorrow morning, we'll probably be starting around sunrise. I'll probably be heading out of here, I don't know, 2, 3 a.m. I have a feeling we'll probably go live right when it starts getting a little bright, a little lighter. So yeah, probably around maybe like 20 to 30 minutes before sunrise. So that would be, I think that's about 7 a.m. 7 a.m. Eastern, something like that. What is going on? I have absolutely destroyed my YouTube app here. Hey, what's going on? Thermometer. We're measuring like wind speeds. Okay. So we're doing hurricane research tomorrow. So yeah. Thanks. don't know how this thing is not a tropical storm yet. Quite a few reports already of wind gusts gusting the Keys. Sam, you can always see my look on the movement of the screen. We are outside Patrick Air Force Base, which is near Satellite Beach, Florida, just north of Satellite Beach, Florida. Wow, this little shower that was coming on shore, it got really intense and it just absolutely fell apart. It looked so interesting though. Yeah, this shouldn't be too bad of a storm, Sam. Nothing to get too concerned about. We're thinking tropical storm. I wouldn't be shocked if we do see Cat 1. This has a lot of potential. My personal opinion, to do a little bit of rapid intensification prior to landfall. I wouldn't be shocked to see a Cat high-end 1, low-end Cat 2 towards the big bend of Florida. I truly wouldn't be shocked, but we shall see. Any plans to drive back to Port Canaveral? Not necessarily. I do say before the real show, but I think the term we're gonna wait and see this little squall and see what the squall wants to do as it comes on shore, and then we'll probably just kind of wrapping it up after that, just to kind of get ready and rested for tomorrow, because tomorrow is going to be a very long day, I think. Man, that squall just completely fell apart. That's wild. I thought we'd have a little bit more action than that. Sarasota for Ian. Yeah, you were in some good ones then. Can I ask what the cost of that wind speed finder? I believe when I bought this, it was new for about $1,100. These are like the true, like scientific grade, operational grade ones, the RM Youngs. So these are the high-end propeller anemometers. There are certainly other anemometers you can get for a lot less than this guy. But this tends to be like the most respected one in terms of propeller format. There are, the sonic anemometers as well. But I prefer propeller. One, because I think they're a little bit more durable, and two, I like that they are very visual. And as somebody who also does video as well as, the research side, I like having things that are visual. One thing I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to kill my feed and then bring it. I want to make sure that the callback feed works as it's supposed to. If you're watching on anything other than YouTube, it's not going to die. But if you're on YouTube, in theory, my be right back screen should kick in. So. And then we're going to bring this back, and we all should be back. All right, cool. I think that actually worked. So this provide a little cushion, and I'll have a fallback that doesn't die and there's a little watch, which is kind of because of connection issues to the stream being. I do want you one more time by anything else. So, second, guys, I'm going to kill the feed again. Alright, let's bring the lead back in action. So again, that was just a task to make sure that my service interruption stuff looks like a live stream would it's supposed. Yeah, location. We'll do the locator Satellite Beach. We'll do Satellite Beach, Florida. When do you want the live shot? So live is at 3:45, and then 3:45 and 3:57. Yeah, I can. Yeah, just give me yeah, that's fine. Alright, so about that. It looks like everything seems to be working, which is good. I do need to send my feed to somebody real quick. Give me 1 second, guys. I never forget. I always forget my link. What is the link for this? Access. That's not what I want. I need knowledge base, live streaming. What is the link for this portal? Okay, so that's what I need. Give me 1 second, guys. Still working on a few things behind the scenes. CBS 30. A lot of nature with this little Debbie. Debbie Sam. Why does it do that? I swear this YouTube TV app is so broken. I watch something to like and reopen it. Alright guys, I think we're gonna start heading back north. Alright, we're gonna head back north to Cape Canaveral area, and then I think we might shut this thing down for the day once we kind of check out that area, just to get ready for the fun tomorrow, which again will be the real day as the tropical system gets closer to shore. Tomorrow, again, if you're new to the channel, feel free to subscribe and turn on that little notification icon. We will be going live tomorrow, probably as early as about 6:30 in the morning. And we'll be running that stream really through the day tomorrow. Long duration storm up the Gulf Coast of Florida. We'll be riding this thing about as far as following it all the way. Tomorrow, of course, we will be tracking the storm surge. We will be tracking the strong winds, the heavy rain, and the tornado threat. The tornado threat tomorrow is pretty interesting, I should say. I wouldn't be surprised if quite a few tornadoes tomorrow across the state of Florida. The wind shear values and everything high for this event. Anytime you get kind of a fairly condensed air of low pressure that forms, in this case a tropical storm, potentially a hurricane. We are going to get the new forecast and guidance from the National Hurricane Center here in about an hour with the 5 p.m. update. As it stands now, they're calling for I believe it was a 70 mile per hour tropical storm near landfall very early Monday morning. I think that'll probably stay the course. I don't imagine they'll change that too much. Although I wouldn't be surprised if we do see a bit of rapid intensification prior to landfall. This is a pretty, it's very warm water out there. I mean, there's a lot of this thing to really take. So So I personally would be shocked if we did see this thing make a run towards hurricane status. still under a special marine warning, or looks like they finally canceled that. That's exciting. That thing's been up forever. Nice rainy anemometer. In the Canaveral of Cape. Go ahead and grab some gas up here. That was strange. There's no microphone option. Hold on. Whoops. Alright, let's try it again. Try it again. Thanks so much for tuning in, guys. Again, we'll be live tomorrow morning starting around 6:30 on the Gulf Coast of Florida for what will likely be Tropical Storm Debby, potentially Hurricane Debby by the time it reaches landfall. Feel free to subscribe if you're not already. Like the video if you haven't already, and we will see you again tomorrow. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great rest of your afternoon.